Now, as the fleet sails in review today, it also narrates the story of Atmanirbharta, with a significant number of frontline platforms built in Indian shipyards. Let's go back into a history a bit. Indian Navy started its self-reliance in 1950s by designing and constructing its own ships at GRSE. INS Ajay holds the distinction of being the first warship to be indigenously built in India. Constructed at the Garden Reach Workshop in Calcutta, now known as the Garden Shipyards, Shipbuilders and Engineers Limited. India's long journey towards indigenization and indigenous shipbuilding traces its origins to pre-independence era. This pioneering shipyard, which has made several ships for India, today is known as the Hindustan Shipyard Limited. Following independence, the Government of India acquired 2/3 of the company's holdings and formally incorporating Hindustan Shipyard Limited on 21st January that year. In view of the nation's ever-evolving strategic requirements, the shipyard was later brought under the administrative control of the Ministry of Defence in Feb 2010, further strengthening its role in India's maritime security architecture. Over the decades, Hindustan Shipyard Limited has built more than 200 vessels and undertaken refits of over 2,000 ships of various categories. Significantly, it remains the only shipyard in India to have refitted 3 different classes of submarines, including the Egyptian Navy submarines, the Foxtrot class submarine INS Wagli, and the EKM class submarines INS Sindhu Kirti and INS Sindhuveer of the Indian Navy. We were also talking about how India's rise as the shipbuilding nation is rooted in legacy that began even before independence. India's journey towards indigenous shipbuilding traces its origins to the pre-independence era, and as we were mentioning to you about the Hindustan Shipyard Limited, we now have the visuals inside from INS Sumedha of the Hindustan Shipyards Limited. जिस तरीके से हम आपको बता रहे हैं कि हिंदुस्तान शिपयार्ड लिमिटेड अब तक 200 से ज़्यादा वेसल बना चुका है और साथ ही